Survivor Series 2024. We have 5 matches, 3 for championships and 2 inside of War Games. And I'm not gonna lie, about a few days ago, I was not excited at all for this show. The Bloodline, Civil War, War Games, whatever you want to call it, that match, of course, is pretty interesting, but the overall Survivor Series pay-per-view that we had on paper a few days ago was not looking good. But as of this past Monday Night Raw, there have been a few additions that made this show a lot more intriguing. And before we get into my predictions, let me know what you guys think is going to happen at Survivor Series in the comment section below. Do your boy a favor and hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel for more wrestling content. Now let's get straight into my predictions. The first match that I would like to discuss is the recently added triple threat match for the WWE Intercontinental Championship between the champion Braun Breaker, Sheamus, and Ludwig Kaiser. I don't really know what to say. This match is going to be really good, and I'm really glad that they added it to the show. We know that any combination of these 3 men automatically means we are getting a banger. And of course, in the background lingering is that storyline of Sheamus chasing that Intercontinental Championship for the first time in his career to become a Grand Slam champion that he's been chasing for, well, pretty much forever, but especially over the last 2 to 3 years. But let's be real, Sheamus is not going to win that title this way. He's not going to win it in a triple threat match. When he finally does, if he ever does, it's going to be a big moment, a one-on-one match at an even bigger stage than Survivor Series, maybe a WrestleMania moment, but it won't be here. As for Ludwig Kaiser, he has something similar where I say that when he finally gets his moment, it's going to be something a little bit more special. It would be pretty cool to see him win some singles gold, but I just can't see a world where Braun Breaker loses this match, especially considering the fact that he just regained the IC Championship way too recently. So that would be pretty dumb to flip-flop the belt back and forth like that. So Braun Breaker wins this match. LA Knight versus Shinsuke Nakamura for the United States Championship. LA Knight retains, bro. Come on. Shinsuke is a glorified jobber, and don't get me wrong, I heavily F with Shinsuke Nakamura. I am very upset of how they have fumbled my boy since winning the 2018 Royal Rumble match. But my goodness, they just don't like him for some reason. And I would really like it if they gave him this victory. They can have LA Knight pick the title back up sometime soon down the line, maybe even before WrestleMania, but give Shinsuke something, my goodness, please. You know what? It's hard for me to see a world where they don't have LA Knight retain, but I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to go for Shinsuke. There's no reason, because they haven't done anything in the storyline to make me believe that he's actually going to win. They haven't done anything in the last 6 years to make me believe that they would do anything interesting with him. But you know what? There's a chance. There's still a chance to do it. And the chance is right now. A chance to make all those backstage promos, all of these slight character changes you've been doing to him over the last few years to finally make sense. So you know what? I'm going with Shinsuke to win the US Championship against LA Knight. It's not going to happen, but that's what I want. Damian Priest versus Gunther for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. A rematch from, in my opinion, what was the best match on the 2024 SummerSlam card. The last time these two faced was when Gunther won the World Heavyweight Championship from Priest in that match, and Priest was screwed out of his title by his old friend Finn. And I'm hoping that they end this match clean and there is no interference, there is no Judgment Day business, that is over, and that they just let us find out who is the better man, truly. And you know what? I'm pretty excited for this match. The way they had Damian Priest pretty much body Gunther, a lot of people don't like that. They're saying that they're making Gunther look like a joke, but it's pretty interesting to see Damian Priest get the upper hand on Gunther so easily, because that just makes me really know that Gunther's going to win this match. Because no shit, Gunther's going to win this match. He is not going to lose the World Heavyweight Championship to anybody besides one man who's coming back very, very soon in January the man that you see on the screen right now. And that may not be until WrestleMania or the first Raw on Netflix. Whatever the case may be, this is not about that. This is about Survivor Series, where Gunther will continue his reign as World Heavyweight Champion. Because, the go-home math already says that that's going to happen. And yeah, that's not a 100% guarantee, but the way Priest bodied Gunther on Raw, yeah, we know how this goes. Gunther is going to give Priest a run for his money. The Women's War Games match between the team. You know what? I'm not going to name all these competitors. There's too many people. But you know who's in this match. If you're watching this video, you know who's in this match. The faces versus the heels with the recently added Bayley, I guess. Did I just spoil the show for me? I don't remember Bayley being... Anyways, Bayley is in this match. Apparently, I guess SmackDown was pre-recorded. So, yeah. We seen what happened last week with the attack of Jade Cargill, and that seems to be a big angle that has something to do with the babyface side of this team. The easy answer would be to say something like Nia Jax, but that's way too boring of an answer. I think that it would be pretty interesting if what everybody is saying is not true. What everybody is saying that it's Bianca or that it's Naomi, one of her friends, but instead that it's Bayley who just joined this team, Bayley who has been for the last few months ejected over and over again by Bianca Belair because of her history with Damage Control and Bianca from 2 years ago. How sweet of a full circle moment would it be for Bayley to finally reveal that she hasn't changed at all. We've just seen on Raw that Bayley helped Bianca win her qualifying match for their Women's US Championship tournament. But it would be pretty cool if that was just her way of getting in this cage with Bianca to gain her trust, just to turn her back on her and become a devious heel once again. Because at this moment, Bayley's just boring. I'm sorry, she's a legend and all that, but it's not her fault. It's just her booking, and her booking has been terrible as a babyface. She needs to turn heel again. And so yeah, this is an amazing way to do it. Have her join this team, gain their trust, just to turn her back on them. Which would lead to my final prediction for this match being that the team of heel women win. And now we move on to the main event, the Men's War Game match. Team Roman Reigns, the Usos, Sami Zayn, and CM Punk with the returning Paul Heyman taking on Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Jacob Fatu, Tonga Loa, and Bronson Reed. This match can go so many different ways. Who in a million years would have thought that we would see CM Punk and Roman Reigns team up? There are so many elements that can come out of this match. We know that CM Punk is in this match not just for Paul Heyman, like he said on SmackDown when he mouthed the words, "This is for him." No. He's in this match to get under Seth Rollins' skin. Because we know that Seth Rollins, he said it himself, he would love nothing more than to get his hands on Bronson Reed inside of a steel cage. But Seth Rollins is the one who rejected the offer multiple times from the Usos and Sami. So with CM Punk taking his spot, it might draw some kind of anger towards Seth, might make his blood boil a little bit just to see CM Punk get his hands on Bronson Reed, even though they don't have any beef. But just the idea of it, it's brilliant. It's brilliant. Another thing that people are saying on Twitter, which I can debunk right now, is the fact that Paul Heyman returned in a similar outfit to what Solo Sikoa wears. But let's be real, Paul Heyman, he got powerbombed by Solo Sikoa the last time we saw him. There is no way in hell that anybody should believe that Paul is going to turn his back on Roman Reigns or CM Punk just to join the same people that took him out in the first place. Nah, that's not gonna happen. Let's be real, y'all. That is not going to happen. Paul Heyman has a history of questionable heel turns, but this is not one of those. But when we break it down to just simply who's going to win this match, when we break it down to family business, and if you just look at the star power on one side and the star power on the other side, it's just so simple to say that Roman Reigns and the OG bloodline with CM Punk are definitely going to win this match. Now, how this match ends is a question, but I think that maybe you just have Roman Reigns pin Solo, because like the last time we saw the bloodline versus bloodline match at Crown Jewel, Solo pinned Roman. So how do we justify a one-on-one match for the Ulafala between Roman and Solo? You have Roman pin Solo, because if Solo and his bloodline wins again, what reason would they have to even entertain the OG bloodline anymore? They already have the Ulafala, they already have the victory over them, and to have 2 victories over them? Then what? Then what do you do? What can Roman say at that point? Nothing. It's over. So you have to have the OG bloodline win this match, and you may even have to have Roman get his pinfall victory back on Solo, which may lead to a Roman Solo match at Saturday night's main event or the Rumble. Just not WrestleMania, please not WrestleMania. But yeah, that's the way I see this happening. That's my final prediction for Survivor Series 2024. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. What's going to happen? What do you think of my predictions? Do you think we will see anything from The Rock at this show? I mean, it is Survivor Series, the show that he debuted at, the show that Roman Reigns debuted at. It makes sense, but I also don't see that happening. We're gonna have to wait till Netflix. But anyways, I'm just rambling. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Please hit that like button, subscribe to my channel for more WWE and wrestling related content. And with that said, you guys stay smooth.